everyone, it's Froggy and I'm back again with another episode of Backstage Pass. So it's our first day, I think, of us working now with Midnight Cosmetics. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, we're working with Dale and Madeline is here, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. Oh, hello.
I'm here to discuss details of your new employment.
Madeline hands me a stack of papers stapled neatly at the top.
Initial each page and sign at the bottom.
But I never said I'd take the job.
You never said you wouldn't, unless that's what you're telling me now.
No, I'd like to work for Midnight Cosmetics.
I know. Now, initial and sign.
Mind if I read it first? I'd hate to disappoint you by not fulfilling my job as you've requested.
Not a bad start.
I read through the contract carefully. Most of it is pretty standard boilerplate stuff. No tricky clauses or secret agendas. It looks good.
Why wouldn't it?
I don't know, because I assumed you'd include some impossible clause so you could kick me out at your earliest convenience. No reason. Madeline watches me carefully. It seems like she's analyzing my thoughts.
This isn't a trick.
What?
I don't play games, Miss Gooden. Everyone at Midnight Cosmetics is treated with utmost regard. I didn't build an international company on trickery, petty grudges, and personal problems. Can I expect the same respect and professionalism from you?
Of course, ma'am. Ouch. How did she know?
That's what I like to hear. I won't waste any more time then. Leave your contract with Dale once you're done.
Wow, not even a goodbye? She wasn't kidding about not wasting time.
Well, that wasn't so bad, was it?
I'm surprised. I thought she'd be more angry.
Madeline's a tough woman, but she doesn't let her emotions get in the way of a job well done. Yeah, she's not easy to get along with, but the work always turns out good.
Dale pages through my contract.
Alright then, looks like we've got you every Tuesday until you're out of school. Then you'll be with us every day.
That's right. I look forward to it.
See you soon.
Sweet deal. Alright, skipping ahead. Alright, so I took Matthew back to VG Zone. Let's do some Dance Dance Substitution. Dance Dance Substitution?
I would like that. Thank you for taking me back here. I had fun.
So did I. I thought there'd be more of a cutscene. Oh well. Skipping ahead. Okay, so it's Valentine's Day and we're getting a call from Matthew. Hello?
Sean,
What's wrong?
nothing's wrong. I was wondering if I could take you out to eat today.
Oh, yes. I'd like that very much.
What's your favorite place to eat?
This small place called Fa 24. It might be a little simple for your tastes.
No, it's fine. I want to go where you like.
If you insist, I'll text you the address.
See you there.
See? That wasn't so hard. You're not really going dressed like that, are you?
Was that Nicole at the end of the call? Now I'm confused.
Thank you for letting me do this.
I think I should be the one thanking you for offering. Have you ever had pho before?
I'm not sure.
That's okay. The oversimplified version of it is broth with rice noodles, meat, and herbs. But there can be a lot of variations on it depending on where you are.
What are you planning to get?
Well, I like eating spicy food when the weather gets cold. For some reason, it just feels really nice.
Then please order the same for me.
The spicy soup here is pretty powerful. Should I really order that for Matthew? What should I do? So we're gonna order something milder. Let me get something less spicy for you, just in case. I order 2 bowls of soup and ask the kitchen to go easy on the heat for Matthew. The server returns with 2 bowls of soup and Matthew tentatively tries his.
Sean, this is really good.
That's why it's my favorite. I slide my bowl across the table. How's the spice?
Just right. I guess I can't really handle it with as much spice as yours.
Yeah, I figured it might be too hot for you. Don't feel bad. Most people prefer it that way. I just think spicy food is perfect for winter. Matthew nods, determined.
Then I want to try it with you next time.
Next time.
Of course. I'd really like to go out with you more. This is fun, and you're nice.
Alright, let's go out more, but next time you pick the place. That was cute. Alright, skipping ahead. Okay, so it's our birthday and we're getting another call from Matthew. Hey Matthew, what's up?
Nicole says it's your birthday.
Yeah, it is. How did she know?
Something about a form you filled out for payment?
I didn't realize that she was so observant.
She's good at things like that when she wants to be.
I'll have to be more cautious around her then.
I'm sorry, was that supposed to be private?
I'm joking. I don't mind if you two know about it.
That's good.
Was there something that you wanted to talk about?
Oh, yes. If it's okay with you, I'd like to take you out somewhere for your birthday.
I'd like that. Where do you want to go?
Wait, I'm picking?
Don't you remember? When we went out to the pho place, I said that you'd pick our next date. Ah, she's accepting that it's a date now. That's cute.
Oh, right. Are you okay with the art museum?
I've never been, but it sounds cool.
Then I'll send the car to get you.
Cool. See you there. An art museum? It sounds really cool. I didn't know Matthew was into things like that.
Sean, happy birthday.
Thank you. This place is lovely. I can't believe I've never been here before.
I'm glad you like it. Where would you like to go first?
What should I do? Wander around the museum? Let's get Matthew to guide us. Yeah. Actually, could you give me a tour? Since you know this place better than I do.
Of course.
Matthew leads me into the first room and immediately begins explaining the finer details of the paintings to me. I've never seen him so confident before. He speaks with great enthusiasm as he explains the periods of art, comments on brushstrokes, and the history of paint.
This piece is my personal favorite.
Is it?
Whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed, I like to come here and look at it, and I feel better. In a way, it reminds me of you.
What? How so?
A lot of people miss this one. It's not as fancy as other paintings in this gallery. But when you look at it, the brushstrokes are excellent, and the colors are subtle and thoughtful. I think it's the most beautiful painting here. I hope it's okay to say that.
As long as you mean it.
Of course!
Then it's perfectly okay. Now I'm sure you've got other things that you want to show me.
I do.
Matthew and I spend the rest of the day at the art museum. It's nice to see him so excited about something outside of work. Alright, I'm gonna skip ahead. Okay, so I've got a new little cutscene here. It's our first Tuesday working with Midnight Cosmetics. And Nicole says, "Morning, Sean. I heard you're officially with Midnight Cosmetics now."
I can't wait to work with you. It's going to be so much fun.
Nicole pokes Matthew in the side.
And now I'll have your help making sure my brother doesn't get out of hand.
Brother? Are you two siblings?
Yeah. Didn't you know?
No, you said you were dating. This isn't one of those weird forbidden romance type situations, is it?
Ooh, you make it sound so kinky.
Nicole!
I'm kidding. Relax. We're not dating. It's just something I say to get people to stop bothering him.
Seriously? You two? And you never told me?
Sorry.
Honestly, I totally forgot.
I'm not even sure what to say to you guys right now.
Oh, how about I never guessed you two were related? Nicole's just so much better looking than Matt.
Hey!
Well, if I didn't know they were siblings before, it's pretty obvious now. But how did you even get away with this? Hasn't anyone noticed you look alike?
Oh, Sean, you know as well as we do, all models look the same. And if they don't, they certainly do once the makeup and photo editing is over.
Still, you'd think someone would bring it up.
My own mother has barely noticed she's got a second child. Like anyone else is gonna catch on.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, I know. I'm not upset with you. I'm just being upset in your general direction. Anyway, you keep an eye on this pretty boy, okay? I can't keep him out of trouble all the time.
I'll do my best. I like their dynamic. Alright, skipping up. Oh, we're here again. Good work today.
You too.
Matthew nods a goodbye to me as he ties his hair up. I close my makeup case and wheel it to the exit. As soon as I open the door, the studio is flooded with an echoing sound of rainfall. Whoa, what happened? It was sunny this morning. I sigh. It's going to be a long wait for the bus. Matthew looks horrified.
You'll be standing in the rain?
Yeah, this stop isn't covered, but it's not a big deal. It's only water.
But it's so cold out. What if you get sick?
He frowns and stares at the ground.
I'd feel bad if you got sick.
Well, I don't have many choices, do I? An imposing black car winds its way through the parking lot.
Oh, that's my ride. Why don't you come home with me?
What? The car slows to a stop in front of us. Matthew hurries to the car and opens the back door.
You can stay until the rain lets up.
I stare at the sleek car. It reminds me of the kind that the mafia uses in movies. Should I go with him? Agree to go with him, say you're fine waiting for the bus. But we're not fine, so we're gonna go with him. Well, if you're sure it's okay.
Please.
The driver glances at me, then Matthew waves him off coolly.
She's an industry guest.
The answer seems to satisfy him, and I step into the car. Matthew gets out of the car and turns to offer his hand to me. I accept it and try not to trip over myself as I exit the car. Matthew waves at the driver with a pleasant smile.
Thank you for the ride.
The driver responds with a curt nod.
Come inside.
Matthew takes my makeup case from me and turns toward the front door of his house. Oh, you don't have to carry that for me.
You're my guest. I want to treat you well.
I hurry to keep up with his long strides as he enters the house. Once inside, I take a moment to soak up the scenery. Despite the obvious expense, nothing seems overly extravagant. Everything about the house is elegant in its simplicity and perfectly pristine. The house and its occupants match each other pretty well. Ooh. Matthew takes his seat near a tall window and gazes out at the rain. Something about the look in his eyes feels distant. I stand on the tile floor in the entryway, unsure of what to do. Should I say something?
Do you like it?
Like what? He exhales slowly. A small patch of fog forms on the window and quickly fades.
Rain.
I don't really mind it. I think it's great because it keeps plants green, but too much can get a bit gloomy.
I see.
Why? Do you like it? Matthew takes a moment to consider my question. The house is quiet, save for the echo of the rain pounding against the roof.
I don't know.
His gaze seems fixed on some distant point obscured by the mist and the rain. I stare out the window, but I see nothing but the downpour. We're only a few paces apart, but he feels so far away from me. I want to say something, but my mind is blank. I feel like an intruder in this pristine and cold world. I'm not sure how much time passes before Matthew breaks the silence.
When I was a kid, I loved the rain. It was beautiful, and it made everything look so alive. Every time it rained, I'd go outside to play. I felt like I was coming to life along with everything else. Then one day I got sick. I came down with pneumonia right before an important shoot. Mom had to cancel, and the job went to someone else.
He runs his fingers slowly along the glass pane, tracing the journey of a drop of water as it slides down the window.
I thought Mother would yell at me, but she didn't. In fact, she didn't say anything. I think that was even worse. All those days I was in bed, she hardly even spoke to me. Nicole wasn't allowed to see me in case she got sick too. For days on end, it was just me, with nothing but the sound of the rain. And now, I don't know if I like the rain anymore.
Matthew, why did you invite me here? Matthew turns to me, surprised.
Because I didn't want to leave you out in the rain. That would have been rude.
You could have offered me a ride back to my dorm. Why didn't you? I was thinking that too. He stares at me confused for a brief moment before his expression melts into one of heartbroken realization. He quickly turns away from me.
I didn't want to be alone.
His voice cracks, and it's obvious he's trying to hold back tears.
This house is so big. When I'm the only one in it, I feel like it's going to swallow me up. And every time it rains,
He hunches his shoulders and lowers his head.
Please, stay with me.
I approach him slowly. Each of my steps echoes on the tile floor. Matthew. I reach my hand out and place it gently on his shoulder. He slowly reaches his hand up and places it on mine. He's shivering and his fingers are cold to the touch.
Thank you.
His breathing slows to an even pace and soon his hand stops shaking. The pounding rain that had sounded so close begins to fade into the distance. Seconds tick by and melt into minutes. The rain lightens up from a downpour to a gentle song, and a thin ray of sunshine breaks through the line of clouds. Matthew lifts his head and turns his gaze out the window again. He looks a lot calmer than before.
It's really beautiful.
He stares at his hand wrapped around mine and suddenly jumps back.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything.
And with that, he's back to his normal self. There's no need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. He looks down at his hand and flexes it thoughtfully.
You really didn't mind?
Of course not. I'm happy that I could be here for you.
I'm happy too. I always feel safer when you're around.
Sunlight streams through the window, dancing around the front hallway as it shines through the droplets of water that still cling to the glass.
I guess you have to get back now.
Yeah, I'm afraid I still have homework.
I'll call a ride for you.
He pulls out a sleek phone and fumbles with it for a few moments. Thank you for having me over, though. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome to come visit anytime you want.
Are you sure?
Yes. I mean, I'd really like it if you did. Just call me anytime you want, and I'll send a car to pick you up.
I hope your mom's okay with this.
Mother's fine with you. Probably.
Heh, probably. Right. Well, I'd be happy to visit again sometime. At the front window, I see a shining black car pull up in the driveway. But I guess it's my ride.
I'll see you again.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos from me, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.